So I wanted to do another video on automation, and this process is how our insurance agent gets notified that we're going to be buying or selling a property. So back in the day, Brian and I, it was every time we bought or sold a property, we'd have to remember to call her, send her a text or whatever. And a couple times we almost forgot. I think we might have forgotten one time actually to put insurance on our property. So we created this system in Podio, where every time that a property goes into contract, whether it's to buy or to sell, Podio automatically sends an email to our insurance agent saying we are buying this property on this date, or we're selling this property on this date. And when we're buying properties, usually she'll send us a follow-up email, hey, which company is it going in, what's the rehab, try to get the total value. But that's kind of the trigger for her to reach out to us, make sure she has everything she needs, or just put the policy in place, or end the policy if we're selling it. So I'm just going to hop in here to Podio and kind of show you how we do it. So here we go. So this is just a fake lead that I created in our status report in Podio. And by the way, so our status report, we use it for every property we've ever done. All of our activity is tracked in there. We have a weekly staff meeting on Wednesdays, and we go through all of the kind of active properties in the status report. And not active like a rental is active. It would be something like if a tenant's moving out and we have to deal with that, or if we're buying a property, it's going to be a rental, or if any of the flips that are in process, that's all going to be kind of on the main status review that we do. But anyways, this is a property that I created just for this video, but really the only information that we're going to be sending to the insurance agent is the address here, and then down here we have the purchase date. So she needs to know obviously what the property is and then when she needs to enact that insurance. So in our statuses, so let's say we're going to be buying a property. Somebody's going to be coding it in contract for a flip or in contract for a rental. So as soon as we click either of those buttons, it's going to enact a flow in GlobiFlow, and it's going to send an email directly to Rachel. So I'm going to go over here to GlobiFlow, kind of show you how I created that. So flow names notify Rachel we're buying a property. Pretty simple. This is just an if-then statement. Says when a property or when a lead's updated, if the status has changed and the status is one of these, in contract to flip or in contract to rent, and those are identical to those. Then send Rachel, our insurance agent, an email, and it copies the whole company, info@Core Development, so the whole company gets a copy of that email. And Dan's our acquisitions guy, will blind copy him. And the email is very simple. It's just, property insurance is changing. Hi, Rachel. This is an automated email. We're scheduling to purchase this property on this date. So those are the two most important things. On the purchase side, this is also a trigger for Dan to send her which company we're buying it in, purchase price, rehab, vacant or not, things like that. So this is not only to notify her, but it's to notify the whole team that we're buying a property, and instructions for Dan on what he needs to send her to get the insurance completed. So this is the flow that we're using to send the email, and then the email, when it comes to her, and it comes to us as well, looks like this. So it's very simple, but it's funny, in GlobiFlow, it tells you how much time you're saving. It says we're saving like 5 to 7 minutes every time we use this flow, which is pretty cool, and we use it all the time. So yeah, I mean, I think it's I love automation. I did a video earlier about how to send an offer within like a couple clicks. It takes like 30 seconds or something. You can send an email with an offer, and you can actually mail an offer. There's a service called Lob, so check out that video as well. But yeah, pretty cool. I like it. We're really striving to automate as much as we can here to just be more efficient. So thanks a lot, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it.